Welcome to the Moxie Compass. Ready for the scoop on the coolest states to live in? Despite mortgage hurdles, people are still making bold moves. According to Shoreline Immigration, the top picks for 2024 are New Hampshire, Wyoming, Virginia, Rhode Island, and Wisconsin. Get ready for a roller coaster of excitement as we dish on job opportunities, stellar healthcare, affordable housing, low crime rates, and sweet salaries. It's not just a move, it's a lifestyle upgrade. Welcome to the thrill ride of relocation. New Hampshire. This pint-sized powerhouse is the nation's fifth smallest by area and the 10th least populous. What makes it a standout? Brace yourself for no personal income or general sales tax, and an average salary soaring at $74,663, a whopping 18.9% above the national average of $62,777. But that's not all. Hold on to your hats as New Hampshire boasts the lowest violent crime rate in the nation, making it a haven for safety. Ready to break free and live on the edge? New Hampshire welcomes you with open arms and a promise of boundless possibilities. Wyoming. Settle up for adventure in Wyoming, the cowboy state. With the lowest population among the 50 states, Wyoming's vast landscapes are calling the daring at heart. Fun fact, there are more folks in Denver, Colorado than in this wild frontier. What sets Wyoming apart? Get ready for top-notch education, boasting the highest quality of schools with impressive graduation rates and a teacher-student ratio that's second to none. And when it comes to finances, Wyoming doesn't disappoint, with an average salary riding high at $71,342, a stellar 13.6% above the national average. So, if you're up for a cowboy lifestyle and a world-class education, Wyoming is where the trailblazers roam. Virginia. Did you know it's home to the world's largest naval base and boasts the second highest concentration of tech workers just after California? Hold on to your hats because that's not all. Virginia proudly hosts the Pentagon, the largest office building on the planet. Now, let's talk about quality. Virginia scores big with the fourth highest quality of schools and healthcare among the top 10 states. From the cost of healthcare to accessibility and the well-being of residents, Virginia's got it covered. And for the health-conscious and financial savvy, check this out. Annual private health insurance premiums are a mere $5,172, a whopping 49.5% below the national average in the good old US of A, Virginia, where innovation, education, and well-being converge. Rhode Island. Nestled as the second most densely populated state in the nation, Rhode Island has some incredible tales to tell. Did you know that the White Horse Tavern in Newport, established in 1763, still operates at full throttle, making it the oldest restaurant in the United States? Talk about timeless charm! But that's not all. Rhode Island takes the crown for the highest quality of healthcare in the nation, standing shoulder to shoulder with Iowa. Safety is a priority too. With the third lowest rate of violent crime among the top 10 states. And for all you knowledge enthusiasts, Rhode Island houses 12 colleges and universities, making higher education a major industry. So whether you crave history, health, or higher learning, Rhode Island is the place to be. Wisconsin. Get ready for a splash because Wisconsin is home to the Wisconsin Dells, boasting the largest number of water parks in a single area worldwide. It's not just fun in the sun, it's a watery wonderland. Did you know that Ripon, Wisconsin, is not only charming but also the birthplace of the Republican Party? Talk about making history. And for those budget-conscious adventurers, Wisconsin offers the lowest average home price among the top 5 states, coming in at $290,926, a cool 18% below the national average of $354,886. Education takes center stage too, with Wisconsin claiming the second highest quality of schools. So, whether you're seeking thrills, a political legacy, or a great deal on your dream home, Wisconsin is your go-to destination. Connecticut. Step into Connecticut, where history intersects with high earnings and low crime. Fun fact, back in 1901, Connecticut led the way by becoming the first state in the U.S. to set a speed limit for automobiles. Fast forward to today, and Connecticut is still setting the pace. Hold on to your hats because when it comes to income, Connecticut takes the lead with an average salary of $84,972, a jaw-dropping 35.3% higher than the national average, making it the highest among the top 10 states. But that's not all. Safety is a top priority, with Connecticut boasting the second lowest violent crime rate in the top 10, standing strong at 150 incidents per 100,000 people. Whether you're a history buff, a high earner, or someone who values safety, Connecticut invites you to join the journey of living life in the fast lane. North Dakota. Among the top 10 states, North Dakota proudly claims the third highest level of job openings per 100,000 people, soaring 10.4% above the national average at an impressive 3,613. It's not just a state, it's a job seeker's paradise. But that's not all. North Dakota isn't just offering employment, it's also making living affordable. Boasting the lowest average house price among the top 10 states at $254,258. North Dakota ensures your dream home won't break the bank. And if you're all about the budget, here's a treat. The total cost of living, covering housing, food, childcare, transportation, healthcare, taxes, and other necessities is a remarkable 11.4%, lower than the U.S. average. Ready for a place where jobs flourish, homes are affordable, and living is cost-effective? North Dakota welcomes you with open arms. Utah. Hold on tight because Utah is a hive of activity, boasting the highest level of job openings per 100,000 people at a whopping 3,984, a job seeker's dream come true. But that's not all. Utah takes education seriously, securing the third highest school quality rating among the top 10 states. In the financial arena, Utah doesn't disappoint either, with a median household income of $79,133, ranking 12th in the nation. And if you're into economic prowess, Utah proudly clinches the #1 spot in the nation for GDP growth. Salt Lake City, the beating heart of finance and trade, welcomes you to a thriving landscape where large enterprises set up shop. Whether you're chasing career highs, quality education, or economic prosperity, Utah beckons you to experience the sweet nectar of success. Minnesota. Diving into healthcare, Minnesota proudly claims the third highest quality, sharing the spotlight with New Hampshire. In Rochester, the world-famous Mayo Clinic stands tall, offering world-class medical care. Job seekers take note. In July 2023, Minnesota boasted an enviable unemployment rate of just 3%. And when it comes to your paycheck, Minnesota delivers with an average salary of $68,010, a solid 7.6% higher than the national average. But that's not all. For the nature enthusiasts, here's a delightful nugget. Minnesota flaunts a staggering 90,000 miles of shoreline, surpassing California, Florida, and Hawaii combined. Whether you're chasing health, a flourishing career, or an education oasis, Minnesota invites you to discover the beauty and success that lie within its lake shores. Pennsylvania. As the fifth most populous state in the U.S., Pennsylvania boasts the iconic city of Philadelphia, a treasure trove of history hosting Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell. For those dreaming of home ownership, Pennsylvania offers a sweet deal with a median home price of $203,800, a steal at 37.9%, less than the national average of $257,268. Renters, you're in luck too, as the average monthly rent stands at a budget-friendly $979. And here's a historical gem. The Philadelphia Stock Exchange, now under the ownership of Nasdaq Inc., stands as the oldest stock exchange in the United States. Pennsylvania invites you to explore its rich history and join the legacy of financial markets. And there you have it, explorers! The top 10 states that are not just places on the map, but gateways to adventure, opportunity, and a life well lived. If you enjoyed this journey through the Moxie channel's guide to the hottest states, don't forget to hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. For more thrilling insights, exciting destinations, and expert guides, make sure to subscribe to Moxie Compass. We're your compass for the bold, the curious, and those ready to embrace the excitement of relocation. Happy exploring!